If you want to be at peace with yourself, live a happy, fulfilled life, you have to learn to love yourself. Self-love is a foundation of self-esteem, self-confidence, living a happy and fulfilled life. Self-love is loving yourself, doing you, being your authentic self. Is you not changing yourself for someone else. You are perfect the way you are. You do not need external validation to define your personality, to define who you are. You have to learn to love yourself. Hi, my diamonds. Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl, Princess Kayla. It's been a while. If you're new here, my name is Princess Kayla. I do videos about anything that interests me. I talk about fashion and beauty. I talk about fascinating topics that you may pick interest in. So please consider subscribing to my channel and being part of this little family right here. To all you, my returning subbies, it's always amazing to see you, to have you watch my video. Thank you so much for always coming back, to spending time with me, to giving me that little time on my channel. I love you so much. Right, I know some of you will be wondering why I've been away from my channel for a little while. It's been intentional, actually. I'm an agile coach and mentor, so I've been tutoring. I've been doing lots of coaching and mentoring sessions with my students, so it's been a lot on my table, really. So hence why I've drifted a little bit from my channel. But hey, I'm back today, and I'm gonna be giving you guys lots of content back to back. I'm sorry, I did not announce that I was going away for a little while, just to kind of give myself that to focus. I took a little time to focus on my tutoring as an agile coach. So hence why I've been away from this channel, but again, I'm back. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video, and please give this video a thumbs up, just so to encourage me to do more videos like this in the future. In today's video, I'll be talking about self-love, the importance of loving yourself. How much do you love yourself? Do you love yourself at all? What's holding you back from loving yourself? Without self-love, you're going to hold yourself back in life. You're not going to have that self-esteem, that self-confidence that you need. You need to learn to love yourself. If you love yourself, you have to love everything about you. You have to love your insecurity. You have to love your imperfection. You have to love you. You have to do you. You have to be you. You have to be your authentic self. You don't have to change for anybody else. You don't have to do things that pleases other people. You just have to do you. You have to be you, and you have to love yourself. The first thing that you must learn to do to self-love yourself is to self-talk. Self-talk is very important. The way we talk to ourselves in our minds is very important. You have to learn to speak to yourself positively. Self-talk is the way we sometimes talk to ourselves in our minds. Most of the times, we are our own critics. We do not see the good side of us. Sometimes we are mean to ourselves. Do you positively talk to yourself? Do you think positively about yourself? Or do you think negatively about yourself? Self-talk is the way we talk to our minds. Are you a positive thinker? Sometimes we are ourselves critics. We criticize ourselves. We doubt ourselves. We start thinking, I cannot do this. I cannot do that. That's where you've put your mind. You're self-talking yourself in a negative perspective. So stop talking yourself in a negative perspective. Stop doubting yourself. Stop criticizing yourself. Stop being mean to yourself. Sometimes it could be you wanting a new career, wanting to change your job, wanting to do something that you've been longing to, but that's mind of yours. But that negative part of you that is telling you that, oh, you cannot do it. Oh, you're not gonna achieve it. That's not good. That's you self-talking yourself negatively. Once you begin to recognize, to speak to yourself, to think about yourself positively, then you begin to change things around you. You begin to change how you view yourself. You begin to change how you feel about yourself. You begin to change your thoughts about you. You begin to change how you think about yourself. You begin to change the negative things that you say about yourself. You change how you talk to yourself. You have to think positively about yourself. You have to learn to talk to yourself that you can do it. You can achieve that. You are able to do it. You are a conqueror. You are not going to give up on that things that you so dearly want to achieve. You have to change the way you think about yourself. You do not need external validation to define your person, to define your personality, to tell you who you are. You do not need that. Don't sit back thinking people have to like you for you to love yourself. No. Stop seeking validation from other people and believing in whatever they have to say about your existence. Stop that. That's not healthy. That's not loving yourself. That's waiting for people to say, oh, you are so gorgeously dressed. When you dress good, when you look good, when you look healthy, when you look fit, you're waiting for someone else to come and tell you how beautiful you look. No, you don't need that validation. You know that you should love yourself. Love the way you see yourself. Love who you have become. Love how you look. Love your existence. If you love yourself, you're going to respect yourself. You're going to know your self-worth. You're going to have self-confidence. Your self-esteem is going to be above the roof. It's going to shoot above the roof if you love yourself. The first step of healing is knowing to talk to yourself positively. Creating that relationship with yourself. Speaking positively into yourself. Telling yourself you can do it. Telling yourself you will conquer. Telling yourself you are capable. Telling yourself you are ready. Telling yourself you are fit for the role. Telling yourself nothing will stop you from achieving it. The first step of healing is learning to self-talk yourself positively. Have a good relationship with yourself. Talk to yourself. That's why self-affirmation is very powerful. Tell yourself you can do it. Tell yourself you have achieved it. Tell yourself you are successful. Tell yourself you are attractive. Tell yourself you can do this. And go ahead. Create that relationship with yourself. Meditate when you can. Talk to yourself. Have a moment where you sit back in your quiet time. Sit back silently. Be silent with yourself. Talk to yourself. Tell yourself, yes, I can succeed. Yes, I am attractive. Yes, I am beautiful. Yes, I am smart. Yes, I am intelligent. Yes, I can achieve it. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I can go to uni. Yes, I can learn that skill that I so want. Yes, I can come out of my dark corner. Yes, I can do it. Have that quiet time in your life where you reassess yourself, create that relationship, talk to yourself, love yourself, have that moment where you will begin to recognize and realize that you can do things that you are shying away from. It's very important. When you truly love yourself, you begin to respect yourself. You begin to understand, to know your self-worth. Your confidence will be top notch. Number 2, uncover the origins of your beliefs. This is where you have to deep dive to understand the origin of your beliefs. You want to establish where your insecurity is coming from. You want to understand why you say mean things to yourselves, why you always criticizing yourself. You want to understand why you always very negative about yourself. Because you were not born like this. You were born on a clean slate. You were born to live. You were born to attract. You were born to achieve. You were born to conquer. You're born to be positive. You're not born to be negative about yourself. You want to establish why all this insecurity is coming from. Is your insecurity coming from the society? Is it coming from your parents? Is it coming from the environment that you're living in? You want to establish that. If you do not establish that, then you would not know how to resolve this insecurity. You would not know how to walk away from it. You will not know what to do. You will not understand the need or the help that you need to get over it. So it is important for you to uncover your fears and why you have certain fears. Sometimes some people need a therapist to get going with this aspect. Some other people deal with it on their own. Maybe take different activities, do things that will kind of get them out of it. Some people would like to use therapy sometimes to get their head around this and to get them back on track. By all means, do it. If you need a therapist or if you need a religious person just to talk to you, to talk you out of how you feel about yourself, some of the beliefs that you got, some of the things that the society has made you to think that is normal, that you know is not normal. You need to get over it. Be you, be your authentic self, love you, release the old beliefs, the old stories, the old you. You sitting in a shadow, you walking in a shadow, you walking, sitting in a dark, ugly room, thinking all day. Release that. Let it go. Let it go. This takes me nicely to my next point, which is forgiveness and compassion. Learn to forgive yourself. To love yourself, you have to learn to forgive yourself. True love includes compassion, includes forgiveness. If you truly love someone and they hurt you so very deeply, you'll find a place in your heart to forgive them. I know forgiveness is very difficult. It takes humility to be able to forgive someone. I know it is difficult to forgive someone who's wronged you, who's stabbed you, who's betrayed you, who's done nasty things to you. I know it is difficult. Find a place in your heart to forgive. I am not here to tell you forgive and forget. No, I'm not. I'm saying you should let go of the pain. Let go of the pain. Free yourself from that pain. Free yourself from that trauma. Free yourself from that hurt. It hurts so deep inside. I know. I understand. Let it go. Let it go. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve to hold back. You don't deserve to hold yourself back. Let it go. I am not saying you should forgive and forget. No, I'm not going to say that. Because if you have a scar, if you have a wound on your body, because if someone has wounded you, there will be a scar on your skin. And each time you look at that scar, it will remind you of what happened. It will remind you of the situation. It will remind you of the circumstance that led to that scar on your body. But all I'm saying is to let the pain go. Release the pain, let it go. I'm not saying you should forgive and forget. All I'm saying is let it go. The scar will always be there. And each time you look at that scar, it will remind you of what happened. Let it go. Practicing forgiveness and compassion to yourself and to others will help you to develop the ability and the strength to love unconditionally. You have to love yourself unconditionally. Have you thought about the times where you love other people around you unconditionally, where you gift them, you spend a lot of time with them, you cook for them, you go on holiday with them? You have to learn to translate that unconditional love to yourself. Love yourself. Be you. Do you. Do not change yourself for no one else. You are perfect the way you are. You are beautiful the way you are. You are handsome the way you are. Don't change yourself for nobody. Love yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am loving. I am gorgeous. I am me. I can do it. I will do it. I will achieve it. I can do whatever I put my heart to doing. I can do it. Forgive yourself. Self-forgiving is very important here. Forgive yourself. Forgive your flaws. Forgive your failures. Forgive your mistakes. Forgive yourself for not doing it right. Forgive yourself for not having it right. Forgive yourself for not having it. Forgive yourself. Being able to love yourself is being gentle with yourself. So forgive yourself. Let the bad energy about yourself go. Let it go. Also, learn to forgive other people who have hurt you so deeply in life. Forgive people who've betrayed you. Forgive people who've snitched at you. Forgive people who've lied against you. Forgive people who stabbed you at the back. It's not about the stab on the back, but it's when you turn back and look at who stabbed you, that's the pain. Let it go. Forgive them. It is very hard to forgive. Forgiveness goes to humility. If you are not humble, you cannot forgive. If you are not led by the Spirit, you cannot forgive. If you are not God-fearing, you cannot forgive. If the Spirit is not in you, you cannot forgive. Learn to forgive other people who've hurt you so deeply, who've betrayed you, who've snitched at you, who've blackmailed you, who've lied against you. Let it go. Release that energy. Humans will always be humans. They will hurt you, they will condemn you, they will betray you. But again, loving yourself is respecting yourself, is knowing your worth, is setting your boundaries. So you do not get such people to come back to your space and hurt you the second time. Let it go so you have peace of mind, you have a happier, healthier life. Release the burden in your heart. I know it's difficult. I know it's hard. I know they have hurt you so very badly that sometimes when you think about your gray days, when you think about those dark moments, you don't want to let go. But all I'm saying, I'm begging you to let go. Find a place in your heart, have that compassion, forgive them, let it go. If Jesus could forgive us, then why can we not forgive others? I am not saying you should forgive people and bring them back to your space. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can forgive people. You can love people from a distance. Love them, forgive them from a distance. Create boundaries. Have your self-respect. Know your worth. So not being able to forgive someone is like drinking poison, hurting yourself, feeling the pain, and then expecting someone else to die. Let it go. Let that pain, forgive them, let it go. The truth about this whole thing is whether they feel guilty or not, it's none of your business. Sometimes you may think, so, oh, they don't feel guilty. They've not come to apologize to you. They are not remorseful about their action. They've not done that. They've not done that. The truth is, whether they are remorseful about their actions, whether they feel guilty or not, that's not on you. That's on them. It's none of your business. All you want to do is to free yourself, to lighten that burden in your heart, to let that go, to love yourself, to give yourself that luxury to loving yourself. Just let it go. When you let it go, this will change your dynamics about yourself. This takes me to my next point. Your new self, your new you. Have a checklist to how you want to live a happier, healthy life with yourself and to love yourself unconditionally. How do you want to love yourself unconditionally? What would you do to love yourself unconditionally? How would you go about your day? How would you go about your week? How would you talk to yourself? How would you talk to your mind? What would you do to yourself? How would you celebrate your wins? Envision what your new version of yourself looks like. That version that is authentic, that version that is yourself, that version that loves yourself, that version that is authentic, that version that you're not going to change or switch your mind around to suit anybody else, that version of you that is going to be setting boundaries, that version of you that is going to boost your self-confidence, that is going to boost your self-esteem, that is going to know your self-worth, that is going to love yourself unconditionally. That version. Treat yourself. What would you like to do today? If you would like to go for a long walk, if you would like to go to the theaters, if you would like to go to the cinema, if you would like to do some cookery, some cooking lessons, if you would like to learn something new on the internet, if you would like to go on a holiday, if you would like to go visit somewhere you've not been before, if you like to go to the museums, if you would like to go to church, if you would like to just go and sit somewhere and have a coffee, if you anything that you like to do and you enjoy doing, treat yourself to that. If you like going on holiday and you can afford it, treat yourself. Also, how would you walk in the room? Are you going to walk in the room confidently? Are you going to walk in the room with your head up? Are you going to walk in the room confidently? Are you going to walk in the room knowing your worth? Are you going to walk in the room commanding respect? How would you walk in the room? And what would you wear? What would you wear when you walk in the room? How do you want to be addressed? How do you want to be perceived? Do you want to smell good? Do you want to look class? Do you want to look elegant? Do you want to feel good about yourself? Treat yourself. What do you want to eat? Do you want to eat something healthy? Do you want to eat something that you've not had in a long time? Whatever you want to eat, go for it. Whatever you want to eat, go for it. My last point is have a routine. Have a self-love, self-care routine. What activities would you like to incorporate into your day-to-day life? Who are some of the people that inspire you? What activities do they have in their life? What are some of the activities that someone who truly loves themselves do? You want to have your activities, you want to have a routine. That way, you'll be able to be focused. You know what to do. You know what time you're doing what. You know where you are going. You know what you're wearing. You know what you're eating. You know when you wake up in the morning, what you need to do. Have a routine. Someone who loves themselves, someone who cares about themselves, they live a healthy, happier life. They eat healthy, they go to the gym, they exercise, they put their mind on a very steady and easy pace. They do lots of meditation, they do affirmation, they tell themselves they can do it. Having self-care routines is important. You have a shower, brush your teeth, clean your clothes, have a good personal hygiene, go to spa if you can and when you can afford it. Do what makes you happy. Look after yourself. Clean your hair, clean your nails. Make sure you must not go to do your nails. You can just have your nails clean and tidy at all times. Do look after your body. Eat healthy. Integrate every routine that makes you feel good. Focus on making progress. Do not focus on perfection. And always, always learn to celebrate your little wins. If, for instance, you were able to take on a course and you completed that course, celebrate that. If you were not able to go out on walks right now, you can do long walks, celebrate that. If you were not able to pick the train or take the train and go to the cinema, and now you can do that by yourself, celebrate that. So celebrate the little wins as you journey towards making progress with loving yourself. Thank you so much for watching. This takes me to the end. This takes me to the end of the video. I would like to say it's always important for everybody to love yourself unconditionally. Give yourself the treats that you so deserve. Okay, learn to forgive, have compassion and forgiveness. Be your authentic self. Don't change for nobody. Don't change any aspect of your life to suit anybody. Stop seeking for external validation to your personality, because what people have to say and what people's opinion about you doesn't count and shouldn't count. Think about what makes you happy, how you can be happy in life, and then walk your way towards that journey. What makes you happy is very important. Learn to love yourself, learn to cherish yourself, learn to treat yourself, learn to give yourself gifts, because again, you're always giving to others. Learn to give yourself. Thank you all so much for watching my video. If you have not subscribed to this channel until this point, what are you waiting for? Please, please, please hit on the red subscribe button below and turn it to gray. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much to all you always coming back to spending time with me on this channel. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video.